Alright, so I am back with more Quest From Kieran 2 here, and the good news is that I was able to figure out Cavelems 8 in my offline session. Yeah, as it turns out, I simply had the wrong idea about the runners that are used in the level. But, yeah, quite honestly, I don't know why I didn't figure out a lot sooner, but well. Yeah, that's just the way it is, and there's like a lot of things that lead you to thinking that the solution is one thing, but it's actually another. And, you do make some incorrect assumptions and stuff. So yeah, it's just part of the game, and like it just really depends on like the design and like just whether the player's like pretty much in the right mindset and everything. You know, there are days where you're not really able to like think through levels properly and like be able to figure things out. Yeah, or like maybe you're streaming / recording at the time when you're like not like wide awake or anything, stuff like that. And yeah, I was on a pretty good roll for the last several streams until the last time I streamed, you know, a couple days ago, where yeah, I was still on the roll, but yeah, I hit a roadblock there. So yeah, I guess it was bound to happen, yeah, at least one more time before I finish off the pack and stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm back to stream again, and yeah, it should just be a quick like show the solution for Cavelems 8, and then it's onwards with the remaining 2 levels of the tribe. And then yeah, if I finish early, then I will start the final tribe classic, yeah, which is the final tribe of the pack. And then yeah, that pretty much means once we're done with Cavelems, there's only 10 levels left for the pack. And then yeah, once I get through the entire thing, then there's an extra set of 10 levels, yeah, extra set of 10 Egyptian levels, yeah. It's like Lost Tribes, I think that's what it's called. So we'll be doing that as well. But if I get through the entire thing, then yeah, that will wait until next time. The extra set of 10 Egyptian levels. Yeah, I don't think I plan to do them today. Yeah, regardless of whether I get through the rest of the pack today or not. But anyway, yeah, we shall see. Yeah, again, I'm not too hopeful that I'll be finishing off the pack today, but yeah, I'll just do the best I can. And from the looks of things, it doesn't seem that anyone's like really around today to be able to drop in. But in any case, yeah, the link's already posted in the Discord, so that yeah, anyone who wants to jump in, they're more than welcome to. But as usual, yeah, I give it like 6-7 minutes or so before I start like actual gameplay and stuff. So yeah, and I'll probably stream for the usual like 2.5 hours, so that will probably be more than enough time for at least one person to drop by. But again, we shall see though. I just felt like streaming today, and yeah, just didn't want to like wait too long. Yeah, especially since like it didn't take me too long to like figure out yeah, Cavelems 8, yeah. And the interesting thing is that the ideas in mind, yeah, came to me, yeah, while I was working out at the gym, yeah, the other night. So yeah, and yeah, it was exactly what I thought it would be. And yeah, I think I pretty much even had Kieran Millar's intended way, yeah, in mind too. So yeah, it's a very pleasant surprise to see that what I thought would work actually does work, and is the answer. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, about another 3 minutes or so before I start. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to put a pinned message in the chat. Alright, there we go. Just as a reminder for anyone who drops in, yeah, into the chat and the stream, that is. Yeah, you definitely don't want to make these assumptions. Yeah, that people know what to do. Yeah, when it comes to like people's channels and whatnot. Yeah, I should also make sure to like write the guidelines, yeah, of what I expect as well. Okay, I think there's a here now, but yeah, I can't exactly see what's what headers are above the numbers and stuff. Yeah, nor do I even route the order as well. Alright, about a minute before I start. Yeah, and again, it's perfectly fine if nobody jumps in. Yeah, before I start playing. Yeah, in any case, like I said, I'll likely be streaming for like the usual 2.5 hours. So during that time, yeah, probably at least one person will drop in. But again, we shall see. Alright, that should be long enough, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, even though no one's really jumped into the chat or anything, but that's okay. Yeah, sometimes that's the way it is, and I think I had a couple streams that were like that anyway. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and begin here. So yes, save files should all be loaded up, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and continue with Cavelems here. Alrighty, so the load that I attempted but couldn't solve the last time. Yeah, Cavelems 8, dynamite. Yeah, a very nice wordplay on dynamite. Yeah, the explosive stuff. So yeah, this is the actual way to go, and yeah, as I've been doing plenty of times in my attempts, yeah, you just wait until like the last lemming drops out of the entrance, and during which you just stomp. And at least what I did and used, yeah, when I solved it in my live session, yeah, what I did was then I clap bash to avoid the dinosaur. Yeah, basically you're trying to create a situation where so that any lemmings that slip by the dinosaur while because there's like plenty of lemmings bunched up and everything, and so they don't get flung. Yeah, you're trying to create a situation so that when you come back to the right, they don't get flung. Because if that happens, then yeah, they'll be facing out to the right and then walking and falling into the water. So yeah, basically the whole idea here is to make sure that all lemmings are facing to the left when they get flung by the dinosaur. Yeah, because then they'll be able to walk towards the exit. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save state this just in case. And yeah, now you want to build at the point where you go back into the trigger area of the dinosaur. So now you get flung. Yeah, give him a swimmer. Oh, well, what happened there? He didn't swim for whatever reason. Unless he was, but like I just didn't notice or anything. Or maybe they don't transition to a swimmer, even if you do a sign up while they're drowning, probably. Oh! Hey Weirdy Beardy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's quite alright. Make yourself at home here. Oh, yes, and then you make him a runner. Yeah, and because he's a runner, yeah, just keep in mind that in Lemmings 2, yeah, they make a small jump when they reach the edge. So, yeah. So there's that. And yeah, you actually do build over the exit. Yeah, this was right the entire time. Yeah, I just simply didn't, there were some incorrect assumptions that I made the last time. Yeah, that prevented me from getting the low salt. So anyway. So now he's past the exit. Yeah, and then you just build the bridges to catch the ones that get flung by the dinosaur. Yeah, you need at least 2 builders here. Oh, I should probably start releasing the others. Yeah, because it really came down to the wire on time. So yeah, this happens, and then whatever Lemmings get flung, yeah, they all go out to the exit because they're facing to the left when they get flung. And now when they go back, yeah, as you can see, they don't get flung by the dinosaur, which is exactly what you want, because yeah, if that happens, then they'll be facing out to the right, and they will walk into the water if that happens. So that's the reason why I club bashed at the very start to like avoid the dinosaur. Yeah, when they are going back out to the right. Yeah, now it's just simply a matter of waiting for all of them to get flung. Yeah, which given that there are 60 lemmings, yeah, it takes quite a while. Oh yes, much harder. Yes. Yeah, there have been many stompers throughout the entire pack. Yeah. It was especially very slow going at the very beginning. So yeah. Kieran Millar did a very great job with this pack. Yeah. With making a fiendishly difficult pack here, but it's an excellent one nevertheless. Yeah, the quality of the levels is just really high, and yeah, I would definitely recommend people give this custom L2 pack a try. Yeah, although I would give them the warning that, of course, it's not an easy pack whatsoever. And so, because the difficulty is pretty high, yeah, I would probably expect the exact same thing for his Quest From Kieran 3, yeah, for Lemmings 3. Yeah, and then maybe this is exactly where I ran out of time, but yeah, because I probably didn't release them early enough. But yeah, and the last time I tried this out, yeah, it is possible to do this while using more than one runner. No, I didn't release them early enough. Well, luckily I save stated this before. Did I? No, now I released them too early. There we go. Now that's right. Yeah, it's like I said though. I definitely made sure that this is possible while using more than one runner. But yeah, if you decide to do it this way though, then yeah, it definitely runs it pretty close to the wire on time. Yeah, that's exactly why you have the runner, so that you can space them out and more lemmings will get flung. Yeah, in each cycle. I mean, like, it's just challenging in the fact that, like, yeah, I think Kieran Millar really makes the red herrings work extremely well. Yeah, in that it makes the player think that it is part of the solution when in fact it is not, and it makes you think that the solution is one thing, but it's actually quite another. At the same time, though, yeah, it's also been a challenge because, you know, I am definitely not as familiar with L2 mechanics as I am with L1, for example. Yeah, there's been plenty of levels where you really have to, like, unthink the way you've been taught with new Lemmings and stuff. So, like, I remember one sports level where, yeah, once I realized that, oh wait, the shimmer actually jumps diagonally rather than vertical in Neo Lemmings, for example. Yeah, then it was like, oh, that's why it allowed me to finally get the level solved. Yeah, the sports level solved for Kieran's pack. So yeah, I think as long as you like keep in mind the fact that L2 is very different from Neo Lemmings, then yeah, you should be fine for the most part. But even then, yeah, there's still plenty of levels that will trip you up, yeah, if you're not careful. So yeah, that is Cavelems 8, at least the way I did it. Yeah, the intended way was to, at some point after the dinosaur, you just stomp, and then at the bottom you build back out to the left, and then it should connect with the terrain, and then you just simply club bash out. Yeah, and then you just simply use the runners to space out the group. Yeah, so that you get more lemmings flung. Yeah, per cycle. And I believe in Kieran's way, yeah, it actually ended up with a little bit more than a minute to remaining. So yeah, it wasn't as tight on time. But again, yeah, that's only if you don't decide to use the runners to space them out. Yeah, like in my solution, for example. But in my case, it's perfectly fine because they didn't have to like take the long way around. Yeah, the pit where the dinosaur is, it's pretty short. Yeah, walking back and forth. So yeah. So anyway, that's Cavelems 8, and now on to Cavelems 9, The Descent of Lemming. So pretty much sounds to be going the exact opposite way, backwards. Yeah, from I believe the base Cavelems 9 level of the game. I think it was like Evolution 11 or something like that. At least I think that's like the title of the Lemmings United level. Yeah, I think the in Lemmings 2, yeah, the title is like pretty close to that, I think. Okay, so 2 Icarus Wings, 4 Builders, 2 Spears, and 2 Stompers. And there's a dinosaur there. Yeah, with 2 Stompers. It would seem that, like, it doesn't matter how you stomp in this part of the level. Yeah, you're not going to be able to reach the exit either way. Let's see. Yeah, because even you did it here, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where he'll stop. He won't like keep on going all the way through. Okay, and here's the water over here. Yeah, and even when you get into here, yeah, no matter where you stomp, yeah, then it'll be around here. Alright, sounds good, Weird Computer. Okay, actually, not to think of it, what happens around here anyway? I'm just gonna would like to see. And also, how do they get flung? So they probably won't get too flung fantastically here or anything. You're gonna stomp here, and then you go out. They'll be around here. Okay, and there isn't exactly a way to get back up, it appears. We don't have, like, a fencer, for example. Okay, which would probably mean that we might want to, like, basically get someone here. Like, it seems like we would need to, like, build out and then make a turnaround point somehow. Okay, thing is, how do we keep the others safe in the meantime? Most importantly, yeah, we probably even have to, like, as low down as we can, probably. But then again, that doesn't seem very likely. That maybe the answer is just to, like, come back out into the right here and then, like, just stomp your way down to the exit. Yeah, the only thing though is how do you keep the others safe in the meantime? Yeah, and doesn't exactly go too far either. Most importantly, would there ever come a point where the spear will become vertical? No, it doesn't seem like it. No, it eventually does become vertical. Okay. I suppose that's good to know. Yeah, and if it does become vertical, does it act like a wall? Yeah, similar to like vertical arrows from the archer skill. Yeah, my guess is that yes, it can also be used as a wall. But let's see though. Yeah, that is if I'm able to get that to happen. Oh really? And welcome to the stream, Nintendo Addict. Yeah, you haven't missed much. I just solved on Cavelems 8, yeah, not too long ago. And so, yeah, right now I'm at Cavelems 9, so the second to last level of the tribe. And if I'm able to get through these final 2 levels, yeah, then we have Classic Tribe. Yeah, that's the only one left. And then, yeah, if I get through those 10 levels, then, yeah, we're done with Quest From Kieran 2. And then I move on to do the extra set of Egyptian 10 levels. Yeah, called Lost Tribes, I believe it's called. Which I suppose is like an add-on to Quest From Kieran 2. And in which Kieran Bernard, I think, felt didn't fit the pack. So yeah, it's like an extra set of 10 levels for the Egyptian tribe. Yeah, we'll be doing that as well. But even if I get through the rest of the pack today, yeah, which again, I'm not too hopeful about that. But if I do, then yeah, I'll just save those extra set of 10 levels next time. Yeah, for the Egyptian tribe. Okay, so yeah, it's quite a while before the spear becomes vertical, so yeah, that's like a big problem from what it appears like. Oh, and also, maybe I should get someone inside this corridor here. Let's just see. Ah, darn. Yeah, I guess I pushed them down too much with the fan. Yeah, it's quite tricky. Okay, I'll wait a bit before. Almost got it. There we go. Okay, let's see where the spear will end up here. Oh, it doesn't even reach. Okay, looks like you have to build out and then throw the spear. And also, I believe if you start building here, yeah, then eventually the spear becomes vertical. So let's see if that's the case. it's too far back. Okay, so that's where I wanted to, but yeah, it doesn't become vertical, which that would be a problem. I mean, I suppose I could just build out and then like Icarus wings back and then draw a spear so that they have something to land on, but yeah, the problem is just making that turnaround point. Unless the builders are enough for that purpose. It does. Yeah, it eventually does become vertical, yeah. Alrighty. So yeah, there you go. And it should act as a wall, just like the vertical arrow from the archer's skill. So yeah, maybe that's not the way to go then. Exactly. It goes much further than I thought it has to, yeah, before it becomes vertical. So if that's the case, then maybe it's just a simple matter of using all the builders to like maybe connect over here or something, probably. Okay, and four builders is not enough. Yeah, maybe with the addition of a spear it will be, but I don't know. Oh no. Looks like you can just build down here. Yeah, again. You check out the right spot, then it will become vertical. Yeah, then you just need to, yeah, throw a spear back. Yeah, so that they have something to land on to break their fall, and then they can fall the rest of the way. And then they should turn around. Okay, so yes, I went into the wrong corridor, it would appear. But yeah, let's just test that theory out first. Okay, and now, where is the right spot to? No, so we need one more builder. At least one more, I think. Yeah, if not two. Oh shoot, I had to build a skill selected. Okay, all well and good, except I don't have a way to test it since I don't have enough Icarus wings to be able to throw a spear right there. And it just barely made it too. Yeah, from where I chucked it. Yeah, at the starting platform. However, if I stop, would that be enough? I don't think so. Yeah, it still seems like a fatal fall. Oh yes, okay. Yeah, it does indeed. I'm pretty sure that would be the way to go. Yeah, now the question is just how do we keep everyone safe in the meantime here? And yeah, I believe the Tomato Watcher said that Yeah, it's only like a Amiga or whatever port it is. Yeah, that apparently you can make them move faster horizontally, like purely horizontally. Yeah, otherwise you can only make them move faster vertically. Whoops. Ah, come on. Okay, good. And now, where do we want to draw that spear? I think it might have been around here. Yes, okay. It can be used as a wall, just like a vertical arrow from the archer skill. Yes, that makes sense. It is, after all, high enough, yeah, to turn them around. So yeah, the solution is probably something like that. Because yeah, it seems to, like, it doesn't matter where you stop at the start and stuff. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get to the exit from here and then, like, somewhere around here. Yeah, definitely no way. Yeah, because you would need at least another stomper to do so. Yeah, you need at least 3 stompers, not 2. So yeah, this seems to be the way to go. Just building your way outwards, and then yeah, making sure you break their fall with a spear or something, and then yeah. Okay, I think that's simple enough though. It just seems to be just stomp and then interrupt with a builder or something, and then stomp the rest of the way once you're done. The only thing is, are they able to get back out here though? And even if they don't, we probably will have enough builders to do so. Or then again, no, you can probably stomp somewhere else. Yeah, so that you don't need to use a builder to stop the stomper. Yeah, then you just have to make sure that you build out the correct way. But yeah, let's make sure here though. No builders are needed. Okay. So you can use a builder to stop the stomper if you wanted to. But it's not necessary depending on where you stomp. Yeah, so yes, it looks like our theory is confirmed here. Now the only thing is I need to make sure I stomp at a far enough point. Yeah, since I need to chuck the spear at the right spot in order to get the vertical spear, yeah, to land on the 2-builder bridge down here. Yeah, and over here should be fine. Alright, so now they're safely contained here, therefore we can just simply stomp them out later. Yeah, in the end. Okay, now the tricky part here. Whoop. And did I forget to save state those? I did, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Now let's make a save state. Yeah, just in case I screwed this up. Okay, very good. And then make another save state here. Okay, let's make another save state here. Yeah, just in case I screwed this up. Alright, draw that spear. Good. Now, let's make another save state here. Yeah, just in case I chuck this last spear at the wrong spot. And I did. Okay. There we go. Perfect. And that's it. Hey, this wasn't too bad. Yeah, normally the ninth level of each tribe is like pretty difficult, but yeah, this one isn't too bad. You just, it's all about just realizing a building outwards and then yeah, coming back inwards. Still a very nice level though. Alrighty, and finally, Cavelems 10. We inventing the wheel.
Let's go.
Okay, 2 entrances. Okay. Yeah, I see it. An exit there, and then our exit here. Okay. Yeah, and an evil eye is trapped with the bottom exit over here. Yeah, right here. And a boogeyman trap. Yep. That works too. Okay, so we have 6 skill types, so what are we missing here? We are missing Icarus wings and 1 other skill. The Stomper, okay. So our Club Basher is our only destructive skill here. Okay, so if that's the case, then I think the only way out for these guys would be out to the right. Okay, and we do have a swimmer in which we can come back out here and then draw a spear to break their fall. Okay, and the only way to do so would be with the left entrance, because they're free to roam around rather than be contained in this area, like the right entrance is. Okay, and I believe you could use a parachuter and then blow with the fan so that he makes it over the wall. And then you can like club bash him out after, I think. We also have 3 builders as well, okay. Yeah, this seems to be like a no-go for the left group. This is too wide of a gap. Yeah, which means that you want to club bash out to the left, it appears. Yeah, right where the boogeyman trap is. Okay, the only thing is it possible to turn them back around after? Or will we need to create such a point for them? Yeah, there definitely does not. It seems that we don't want to do anything over here, it appears. I mean, I think I could still see something working. Yeah, just like maybe using a bridge only or something like that, and then trying to make a turnaround point somehow. Which, I don't know, given the previous law, yeah, it takes quite a while before a spear becomes vertical, purely vertical. So, okay. Yes, we do need to save a Club Basher for them, and so, yeah. The other Club Basher will be used for these guys here, I would think. We also have 2 spears. Yeah, I don't exactly know if this is going to be pretty fiddly to work out. Well, let me just see something with the Basher here. So yeah, it doesn't seem that they can destroy terrain below him. Which I guess makes sense anyway, because yeah, otherwise the Club Basher would get interrupted. Another thing I've probably see is that maybe try to get in here, for example, to like Club Bash probably. Yeah, but that would require that we like get a spear here or something. Yeah, if that even is possible. Okay, maybe it has to be at like the very edge or something probably. But then again, now that he's down here, it wouldn't be possible to get on there. So yeah, and plus the spear is up there as well. But what happens if we went down here instead? Yeah, then where would the spear end up? Okay, and here it should not matter where you throw the spear. Yeah, this should be enough to break their fall. Yes. Okay, so it ends up down there instead. Oh, we also have a render skill as well. I wonder if that's another way to isolate a worker. Oh, right, we only have 3 builders. Yes. It is high enough so that with the small jump of the runner, yeah, he's able to make it past there, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at this big water pit over here as well, and thinking the exact same thing as you, with this being a dead zone completely. There we go, maybe I should, yes. Indeed, so it's the exact same thing as Neo Lemmings in that, yeah. Yeah, they just stay at the top of the surface. Yeah, the only thing I've, it hasn't ever happened in the pack, I don't think. And that is what happens when you enter the water from, like, below that. Yeah, does the exact same thing happen, and that, like, they rise up to the surface. Yeah, like they do in Neo Lemmings. Yeah, that's true. So that's pretty much the thing. I'm just trying to figure out how to get that turnaround point that we need. Yeah, because if you got bash out this way. Oh, maybe you just need to get somebody down here to, like, just build to make that, to break that fall. I think maybe it's as simple as that. Maybe. Well, let's see. Aha! That's really all it was. Okay. 2 builders and club bash them out, and they're fine. Okay, so for the runner's case, it seems that maybe just build here, and then maybe that will span far enough for him to make that jump to land on here, probably. And then he could just swim across, yeah, and throw that spear, probably. The only thing is, I think this will stop him, though. This terrain right here. Yeah, unfortunately it does. So maybe, just maybe you build down here instead, to the left. Yeah, then he should be able to get on there. Possibly even the same here, but yeah, I don't think you want to do that because, yeah, you drop down here, you're trapped. This right here, yeah, that's true. Imagine they expire instead, then it's back to the drawing board. Okay, so now we just need to figure out how to get someone over here. Yeah, if the parachuter has to go over here. And it has to be because, yeah, I don't see any other way around it. Because you could use the parachuter over here as well. It's just that, yeah, once you get back out here, yeah, he's trapped because you cannot blow a parachuter back upwards with the fan. You can only blow him downwards. Yeah, and how much he moves horizontally. Yeah, with the fan. So, yeah. So here we would have a spear left over. Oh, here's something. Here's something. What if we... No, I didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't go far enough. Okay. Let's see. Also, we use a runner here. There's the spear end up. Right. He still runs while he's trying to chuck the spear. But, yeah. You want to see the parachuter. Yeah, so here, for example, yeah, as you can see, it's impossible to push him back up, upwards with the fan. Yeah, instead you can only how far he moves horizontally and downwards only. So yeah, that essentially means once you get a parachuter down here, then yeah, it's impossible to get him out over here. Okay, so... Another thought that occurred to me is just probably getting a runner from here instead, probably, but that doesn't seem likely since, yeah, just where once he gets over here, then there's nowhere to go. Then again, hang on. What happens if we just make him a runner? Yeah, then where does he end up? Idea. How about building with that parachuter and then interrupting him with the spear? Okay, now let's see how the runner does. No, too far, okay. So I need to build a little, longer bridge. Oh, shoot. No! Even that's still a little too short. Okay, now I feel that's the runner's just gonna hit him. Aha! Wait, and was this actually enough? Or no? Yeah, now this should be enough. Or no. 1, 2, and 3. No, so 4 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and there we go. Okay, whoop. Yes, perfect. Oh, okay. What were you thinking? Oh no! Yeah, darn it, because of that jump. Okay, never mind, it's not gonna work. Yeah, unfortunately, because he makes that small vertical jump is enough for him to hit the wall and then bounce back the other way. Darn it! Okay, back to the drawing board for that one. Yeah, I did think about the parachuter bouncing off this large steel thing. Let's see if that does anything. Oh! Yes. You might be onto something.
Let's go.
Yeah, that would work, except yeah, no, because I did mention about building here instead. But yeah, because of that right there, the runner's just gonna hit it and then bounce back out to the left. Yeah. That runner turning around. Yep, that's a big problem. Okay, come to think of it, do we really need, yeah, do we really need 2 builders to, break the left group's fall? I'm guessing yes. Yeah, 1 builder wouldn't suffice, but, let's be sure, though. No. Yeah, was that the same spot I built the last time? It looked like it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that really does seem... It really does seem that it's fatal, which is a builder. Yes, okay. So you really do need 2 builders there, okay. Unless... Okay, we actually draw a spear over here instead. Yeah. Yeah, this looks like it will break a fall. So yeah, that saves us 2 builders. So yeah, maybe, just maybe, yeah, maybe the builders are just used here for the hang glider, and then, not hang glider, parachuter, and then the runner should be able to land on there, I would think. The only thing is, yeah, I think because he's tumbling, yeah, I don't think he'll be able to survive the fall, though. Yeah, because apparently, I guess tumblers have like a decreased fall distance or something. Well, and we also had that issue too. Or no, hang on. I think we could just use a builder, yeah, to get the last worker out. So he should land over the wall, and then yeah, 2 builders here should suffice to catch him probably. Yeah, let's see. Ooh, just barely made it. Nope, chucked it at the wrong spot. There we go. No, not the millar. Okay, where's that last lemming? Let's just... Oh, it was the, one of the last ones, okay. Now, is this far enough to catch? Aha! There we go. And we've done it. I wonder what that runner skill is used for then. Probably. Yeah, I have seen some of his videos where, yeah, he provides more, like, extras. I think there were some that were, beta as well. Oh, no, not quite. This guy's in trouble. Nope, never mind, that's not it. Seems that we would need a builder. Like, just one builder. It should suffice to get the runner up there, I think. Yep, it's the swimmer. That's the only one we have left. Yeah, I'm guessing one builder should suffice there. Yeah, I do like this though. Yeah, this spear to break their fall. Yeah, so that we get the builders elsewhere. Yeah, a lot of gotcha moments here. Yeah, somehow. Apparently. Let's just make sure here. Yeah, would one builder suffice here to for the runner to be able to reach the exit? Yes, that small gap is enough because remember a runner makes a small jump. Okay, so now I would like to see. I'm pretty sure he was bad though. Yeah, once he like transitions into a tumbler. Yeah, that runner. No, you need two builders, okay. Yeah, only problem with that, there's no way that he's reaching the other side. Yeah, the parachuter. Oh, it's not below them. Yep, just as I suspected. Yeah, he was splat. Because yeah, apparently tumblers have a much shorter fall distance. Yeah, and there's no way. So yeah. Just this area in general seems to be like a dead-end zone. Yeah, and that runner. like I said, there's not a lot of gotcha moments in the snow. Oh shoot, I overwrote the save state. So yeah, that's the problem. And yeah, apparently you need to assign the swimmer skill before they hit the water. Yeah, assigning the swimmer skill while they're drowning does not work. To like save them. Not like Neo Lemmings. The only other thing I'm thinking of here is that maybe, just maybe, if you build on top of this steel piece, then maybe that would prevent the swimmer from getting out. Let's see though. But even then, yeah, even if it does, yeah, like I said, this seems to be a no-go because yeah, if you're down here, then you're trapped. And right, I don't have a way to get the runner over here. Though, I think we can still turn around, yeah. Yeah, so let's see. If you do it this way, does that build a bridge stop him from climbing out? It does, okay. But again, it's like I said, even if it is possible, which it is, then yeah, you have no way to get yourself out over here. Yeah, and you still need one builder for the runner to be able to make that, to clear that small gap to get to the exit. Yeah, whether or not you make it connect with the terrain or not, yeah. If it's a small enough gap, yeah, the runner will be able to clear it. Yeah, it's this. Oh my goodness. This steel slash terrain that's in the way. Oh my goodness. It's too close for that runner. Although, hang on. Let me build up there. Yeah, would he be able to go back the other way? Okay, no, that's too close. Yeah, since he'll be able to come back the other way that way. Okay, so how about we say we did it here instead? Yeah, it doesn't seem that he'll move forward horizontally enough to be able to hit this wall and then come back out to the right. At least I don't think so. But yeah, what if I did this and then yeah, just maybe stop him with a spear or something. No, it doesn't seem that he moves horizontally enough. he doesn't move horizontally enough. Yeah, and we need a spear to break their fall. And then one spear is enough to break their fall. So, I guess we'll have to rethink, yeah, how can the builders be used? For the other parts of this level. Yeah, so you build up here, then that's enough to stop the runner from splatting. But yeah, seems that we don't want to go here because, yeah, that issue of hitting the steel and then going back out to the left. That's like the biggest problem at this level. Well, I guess it's technically 2 builders, since, yeah, 1 builder is enough for that runner to clear that gap. So I guess it makes it 2 builders. How can we use them? That does seem to be like pretty much like a deliberate trap. You try to like avoid using that runner skill by using the builders elsewhere and stuff. Then yeah, you lose all your skills needed to save the swimmer later on. Okay, one other thing. Looks like they were able to land on here. Okay, what if I... No, that... He goes far enough to be able to go back the other way up here. Yeah, then you have to be really, really quick about that. Oh, shoot. Ah, come on. Need another builder. Yeah, he just gets trapped down there. Yeah, he doesn't move horizontally enough. Darn it. The only other thing I'm seeing... hang on. Okay, there's actually a ledge there. Oh, shoot. No, it goes too far, okay. Okay, well... he was able to land on there. I highly doubt it would be useful for anything, but... let's see. So now we have two builders, one of which needs to be used here for that runner. And I am curious, does... Okay, he actually lands on there. Interestingly enough. I think I can see a way to cheese it. Yeah, that should stop that runner. Ba boom. Yeah, they transition to a walker for whatever reason when they hit a wall, you know, the parachuter. Yeah, unless those are gaps in which they can fit through that allow them to do that. No, maybe I think I do see some holes that they are able to get into. Maybe that's what happened. And right, I keep forgetting. The runner will keep on running before he throws it. So yeah, you have to assign it a bit before the place where you normally would assign it. Yeah, if he wasn't a runner, for example. And there we go. That takes care of that. Alrighty, there we go. Now it's low, so... I don't know if that's intended, but... Hey, I'll take any victory. Alrighty, a warming time. So, that makes 11 tribes complete. Just look at that medallion. It's coming along quite nicely. We're only one piece missing now. Okay, yeah, as I've been mentioning, yeah, I wasn't going to get my hopes up that I'd be able to finish Cavelems today, but apparently I did. So, because I finished really early enough, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start the final tribe of Classic. So, let's go ahead and do it. Here we go, Classic Tribe. Yeah, circling back and now finishing up with Classic. Yeah, and just as I suspect that, it's just the Classic 8 skills. Yeah, I don't even know if it's possible to, like, use any other skills outside the Classic ones for the tribe. So yeah, this shouldn't be too bad then, but no, given how very difficult Quest From Kieran, his new Lemmings pack is, I'm gonna guess the Classic Tribe is gonna be really difficult. Yeah, for this pack. So Classic 1 needs no intro, lose 1. Okay, so yes, yeah, the Classic Tribe is the only tribe where you're allowed to lose Lemmings, and yeah, the ones where you are, it will tell you how many you're allowed to use in the level title. Yeah, just from the law pack topic itself. So yes, this is the tribe where we can finally lose some. Yeah, in this case, we can only lose 1 here. Yeah, and still be able to get gold. So let's see. 1 of everything. Yeah, as has been the case for all the other first levels of the other tribes. Okay, well, this is obviously the builder. And it seems to be a case of climb over, float down, come on back, mine to release the crowd. Make sure you set the blocker so that he turns back around to the right. Yeah, then build over and then dig to get to the exit. Okay, yeah. That's not bad to start off the tribe here. Oh, and I forgot to save stated. It doesn't seem to matter since I think I did get the minor placement correct. And I did, yes. Nice. Okay, so once they go into the oh no animation, then they can pass through. Okay. I don't think I knew that before, actually. And also, yeah, the Cavelems Tribe, unlike the other tribes, the exploder will not fling them. So yeah. That's already the first level of the Cavelems Tribe down. And yes, allowed to lose 1 and still get gold, and so that means we will start the next level, which is 59 Lemmings rather than 60, like we have on all the other levels. Okay, another one where we're allowed to lose 1. So, Classic 2, Richard's Cliff. Yeah, which means we'll start the third level with 58 Lemmings.
Let's go.
And a 1 screener, okay. And we either have 2 or something or 1 or something. Hey, this almost looks like the layer of Shadow 2 in a way. Okay, we don't have an exploder, so yeah, that's not a hint that you're allowed to lose 1. However, we do have a blocker, which means we're not required to save the blocker. Yeah, we could if we wanted, if that even is possible, but yeah. We'll just go by what the title says. Yeah, we're allowed to lose 1, so therefore, yeah. It's probably not even necessary to save the blocker anyway. Okay, we only have 1 floater though. So that might be a problem. Yeah, of being able to come back from the other side with more than 1 lemming. Oh, I think I see how. Yeah, block up here so that you turn around, and then you can just dig through the staircase. Then you get your floater that way. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. No, we don't want to set up the other climber yet. Yeah, and that's pretty much exactly why I plan to save Classic for last. Yeah, because if my suspicions are true, there will just be the Classic 8 skills, and indeed it does. Again, I don't even know if it's possible to make Classic lows that don't use the Classic skills. Yeah, and I suppose it doesn't really matter if you overshoot this one, since the steel will stop them. Yeah, and I ended up overshooting it. Alrighty, goodbye, blocker. Hey, he didn't even go into the oh no animation. Interesting. Alrighty, Classic 3, round the bend, lose 1. Wow, a lot of lose 1s. No blocker. Oh, no, we do have a blocker. Yeah. Still no exploder, though. And there's another 1 screener, okay. I will admit, yeah, it's very nice to be doing classic puzzle levels again. Yeah, with just the classic skills in Lemmings 2. But this time it's for a custom Lemmings 2 pack. So yeah, we will have to go around. So yeah, build over the water gap, block, bash. Then it seems to be digging and mine. Okay, all well and good, except, yeah, the crowd is coming out pretty fast. Then again, once we build over this, yeah, we do have one more builder. Oh. Yeah, I think I know how. And actually, no, I think you want to do it the other way. Nope. Pixel too far back. There we go. Yep, now we just mine to the exit and then just free the others with a digger. Yeah, that's pretty strange. Apparently, they don't go into the Ono animation and use the nuke. I think that makes sense because, like, even if they weren't blockers, I don't think they go into the Ono animation anyway. Yeah, when nuking. If I remember correctly. Alrighty, Classic 4, Hangman, lose 0. Okay, finally a level where we need to avoid losses. Yeah, and that makes sense given that we don't have a blocker or an exploder.
Let's go.
And another one screener. Nice. That's 3 in a row. Okay, well, bashing them out, it should be fine. They'd be able to survive that fall, I would think. Yeah, it seems that we need boat builders for this gap here. And yeah, I can see the problem with the climbers over here. Yeah. They're going over here, they're doomed. Okay, well, let's just start by sending a climber out. Yeah, you definitely need boat builders here, okay. Okay, so how can we stop the climbers from getting into danger then? Okay, well, I think I see how. You can just get a digger here, and then the climber that comes back. Yeah, then he just gets into there to climb back up. Yeah, and the digger himself can also be a climber too, since we do have 2 climbers. Okay, this doesn't seem too bad. That might be too far back, though. No, it's fine, okay. Okay, dig here. Yeah, and I suppose it doesn't matter where you bash or mine here, so... Yeah, those seem to be interchangeable. Actually, you know what? I think I'll play it safe by just bashing out. Yeah, very nice. Alrighty, next. Halfway through already. Classic 5. Overflow, lose 1. Yeah, and we have a blocker, so yeah. I suppose that's the hint. That you're allowed to lose 1.
Let's go.
Okay, a little bit of horizontal scrolling. Not that much though. Yeah, I can see our loss just building out to the right and then building back to the left. Okay, it seems that we will have to like come back to mine the crowd out, I think. But even then, they probably will need a builder to do so. We will need a bash here. Okay, so that takes care of the basher. So yeah, we will need to mine in both directions. Okay. So no builders needed. Okay, yeah. I think I see how this is done. Well, except yeah, over here. Yeah, the climbers will get into danger over here. Then again, you only need 2 builders for the end. So that does leave you with 2 builders to do something. You could build down here and try to leave an overhang, but yeah, that's not gonna work because yeah, you need 1 miner to the left and then 1 miner to the right to release the crowd. Oh, maybe you can just use the structure over here to turn around. Ah, close out the gap. So yeah, it wouldn't work except yeah, he closed out the gap. But what if we build on top of the steel though? Would that work? Oh, I had the minus go selector. Whoops. Goodness, I tend to be pretty oblivious to that. I highly doubt this will work though. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll bonk his head before that. So yeah, this would have worked. Yeah, building on top of this wooden plank, except he closes off the gap entirely. Okay, that essentially means, seems like the only way to do so would have to be, like, around here. Yeah, so the problem again is that he just closes off the gap. Okay, and looks like this will need some pretty good timing probably. And all the Lemmings are already out, okay. Yeah, the only thing though, we need time to like bash through that. And then again, it's probably not a problem. timing wrong. Yeah, we'll definitely need time for that. Then again, I suppose that doesn't really matter. I think we'll reach down here at the same time, probably. Oh, wait, I think I see how. Yeah, it will require some good timing, though. No, built at the wrong spot. Ah, shoot. That should do it, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, now we can do the rest of the solution as we did before. And we won't have to worry about, yeah, building to the X on time before the others arrive. But again, yeah, we still need some good timing for this part. Ooh, that was close. Yep, and there we have it. Alrighty. Be home, you guys. All those things will be able to make the X, of course. Ooh, pretty tight on the time, though. Alrighty, so halfway done with the Cavelems Tribe already. But then again, I suppose I expected that since, yeah, we are just working with the skills that we are familiar with from Lemmings 1. Classic 6, Mount Molehill, lose 3. Okay, we have an exploder and a blocker that we can lose. So that means we can lose one other lemming that isn't either one. Or that doesn't use either one.
Let's go.
Yeah, and they should all be purely horizontal scrolling as well. Okay, yeah, well, it's obvious that we need to climb and then climb around to make a hole so that the climber can build, and then we can reach over here to bash. Yeah, and then we can float down. And yeah, it seems that we would need to zigzag mine. It probably means that we will need to use a block to bounce off the miner, though. Then again, well, we definitely need a miner here, that's for sure. Yeah, so it seems that maybe just a builder and And then another builder here to break their fall, probably. Maybe that's all that's needed. So this is probably 2 builders, another builder. And then another one, so that's 2 builders remaining, which seems to be for this gap over here. But then again, we would need a builder to turn around, unless we use a blocker here, I suppose. But if we use a blocker, then... Oh, wait, no, we're allowed to lose 3. No, so it doesn't matter if we... It just minor is doomed after. So yeah, that means bomber here, and then losing this minor. And then maybe this blocker here, probably. No, I don't know, maybe... It might be possible to avoid using it. Yeah, I was trying to remember if they, if climbers, instantly explode or they... Although, hang on. Okay, if I dig here and use the builder to turn around, and then 2 builders, then yeah, we will need to bounce that blocker, or that miner with that blocker, because we will only have 1 builder left to reach up here. So no, we will have to use that blocker. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, because, again, we need to use 1 miner here. So therefore, we only have 1 miner to, get these guys up. Oh boy. It's going to be a bit painful to do, I think. And they should be fine there. So, I don't know why, there's like at least 1, like, site or so that mentions that, they don't add the stun high for the classic tribe when they actually do. Yeah, it's there for all tribes, not, classic included. Yeah, this is going to be painful to get correct. Yeah, here might be too early. You have a bash here left as well. Hey, first try! Nice! And that should be level solved with the right amount of losses you're allowed here. Yeah, exploder here, and the blocker here, and I lost this builder here. So yeah, that should be correct. So we are just down to 53 lemmings for the tribe now. Alrighty, moving on. Classic 7, Pillar Driller, lose 1. 8 builders, oh wow.
Let's go.
Okay, but we are still given blockers. Which means if we use the exploder, then we'll have to save the blockers if we use them. Okay, well, there's no way to get to the exit other than through here at first. So yeah, we'll have to dig through here. Yeah, it seems like there's no way to come back to the right here. Though I could probably see maybe like probably just mining to get low enough probably. Yeah, and then building. And then maybe we can mine from the other side to be able to land on here and stuff. Probably. Okay, the only thing is that we cannot stop this digger with a builder. Yeah, otherwise we cannot get the rest of it. Then again, we probably can. We probably can actually. Yeah, like if you stop him a pixel before he breaks through the floor. Yeah, then I believe you can like mine the other way. But maybe there's a way to like, yeah, come back to the right here to build. Okay, so, and we only have a bastion to work with, okay. We do have 3 miners to work with. Okay, the only place I can see the climber being used for is over here. Okay, and I can also see maybe just setting a blocker and then, yeah, just mining him free. Yeah, like that. And it would appear that we would have to maybe get 2 lemmings over here, probably. One to bash and then one to mine the other way. And then I suppose they could just mine themselves free or something. Ooh, they come out really fast. You know what? Let me just see what this one lemming. Oh, what the? He stopped. That was weird. Okay, I think I'll just wait a little. Oh no, it was almost the right amount too. Oh, they wouldn't be able to get on into there, would they? Okay, and that would be a problem. No, hang on a second. Couldn't we just build to get over the top? Hey Squidgy. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, it's just me personally, Squidgy. Yeah, I'm one of those people where I like my channel to be kid friendly, so yeah. Yeah, as for your channel, yeah, you're free to do whatever, but even then, I still wouldn't like curse or anything in chat or whatever if I joined your streams and whatnot. But yeah, to bring you up to speed, this is Classic 7, so therefore I am like 3 levels away from completing the pack. Yeah, exactly. And just to be sure, yeah, because it's been an issue in some of my more recent streams, that's the reason why I've been pinning the message. Yeah, of not backseating and like no profanity and chat and stuff. And also to be sure, I should definitely like write up guidelines as well, yeah, for my channel. So yeah, I should do that soon. Okay, so that uses up the rest of the builders. So yeah, this is a problem. That's true. That's very true. And I believe it, yeah, there's like a view link that you can click on when you're watching a video or something like that in order to read them. I think that's how it works, but I'm not certain though. So yeah, I'll put this right here. Wait a minute. Actually, that might be too far out now. Nope. I wanted to let me behind him to block. Yeah, no. Long time, Squidgy. Hope you're doing well. And again, thank you for all your hard work with the SMS editor and now more recently the, I believe, Genesis. Whoops, I did not save state. Oh, very nice. Yes, that's right. SNES as well. And now you're doing NES. Okay. It's really interesting, yeah, with the amount of work that has been done towards the NES so far. Yeah, like the one recently with Buzzard. Having a hard time speaking right now. It's this heat wave that went. Yeah, my part of the world is just currently in a pretty bad heat wave. Although not like where I am, not exactly like triple digits. Yeah, luckily, but still, yeah, mid/high 80s. Ugh. Yeah, that's been going on for like the last week or so. And it doesn't seem like the end is in sight anywhere for that. Yeah, okay, you do it this way, it's possible to save everyone. You don't have to lose one. Ah, okay. That must be nice. So yeah, definitely not intended. Since you say we can lose one Kieran millar, but heh, I love my save alls, so yeah. Oh, 55 up. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because I know for a fact that you guys use Celsius. Yeah, my country is weird. We use the customary U.S. system. Yeah, so Fahrenheit. Well, pretty much everywhere else they use the metric. So yeah, you guys can pretty much consider my country the weird one, and also the backwards one, I suppose. But yeah. Oh, you're working both. Okay, that's good then. Yeah, yeah. In that case, 55F is chilly. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, just what would that be in C though? Yeah, divide that by 9. That's about 6. Or wait, hold on. Do you have to subtract 32 first? I think you do. Yeah, you have to subtract 32 first. So 23, and then divide by 9. That's about 2 times 5. Yeah, that's about 10C. So about 13C. Yes. Yeah. So essentially, if you want to a good approximation, yeah, take away 30, take half of it, and then take half of the result. So yeah, doing that, you get 25, and then half of that is about 12 and a half. So yeah, 13C would be about correct for that. Anyway, classic 8, walk the planks, lose 1.
Let's go.
Yes, I do believe that's right. It's really interesting because I remember the time when I went to Europe, yeah, back in 2007. Yeah, like it's really weird because like we were on the bus and we saw something like 25/30. Yeah, put the temperature in the bus, and people were like wondering, wait a minute, if it's only like 25 or 30, how come it's not? How come it doesn't feel very cold or anything? And I told them, do you know why? Because it's in Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And they were like, oh. Yeah. Then I believe I told them the formulas to like convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius and vice versa. And then one of the chaperones came up with the very good approximation of, okay, if you want to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit, then a good approximation is to double the temperature and then add 30 or something. But if you do it that way, yeah, then of course you're overestimating because yeah, 9/5 is 1.8. So if you double the temperature, then you're already overestimating. But you went the other way, 5 9s. Yeah, that's like what, 0.5 by 5, I think. So yeah, taking half. Yeah, so that's about yeah. Then in that case, you're underestimating a little. Okay, for this one, let's see. They said we are allowed to lose one, right? So. Okay, so we can bash on out, and then the car will be contained in here. And it seems that we can just build to get one lemming out. We do that though, then since that the remaining builders here, but then again, it doesn't look like it's just one builder. Let's see though. Yeah, glad to hear you've been well, Squidgy. Yeah, it's just been a while. Yeah, since we last heard from one another, or at least chatted, I should say. Okay, yeah, it takes the remaining 2 builders already. Then again, I suppose that we could just like bash out here properly and then maybe interrupt the builder or something, maybe? Yeah. It just breaks through the floor. Okay. And then it seems to be the same here. If we try to bash, then yeah, it opens a gap to the floor. I mean, sounds good. Yeah, glad you could make it though. And yes, as I mentioned, definitely very nice to hear from you again. Yeah, I recently commented on one of Jay Russell's videos. Yeah, I think it was on the Genesis editor. So yeah, I think they have plans to like come up with a Genesis ROM hack or something. Or if not Genesis, then yeah, like I don't know, SMS or SNES or something. Okay, I can see sending a climb route and then basically digging and then mining towards these guys. Okay, that puts out that issue, it would appear. Okay, and then I can also see digging and then bashing. And then with the other one, you just mine. Okay, that seems to be the way to go here. The only problem is just getting 2 lemmings out, I think. Or like multiple lemmings, I should say. Yeah, and now I had this flood of lemmings, so... Yes, so I believe it was Lemmings 2 that they started. This was the game that started with, changing colors for lemmings whenever a permanent skill is assigned. So that you can easily pick out those lemmings that have a permanent skills versus those that don't. Yeah, that's the only problem. Yeah, because now I have this flood of lemmings and we need time to build over the gap and... Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that we're working with a 9.9 release rate. That, makes the problem worse. Maybe, just maybe, it'll do some really good timing, probably. Yeah, it would, if it would let me, if the game would allow me to sign another skill, which apparently it is not. I thought it is possible to assign another build while the other one was going. But yeah, maybe just due to the way that the game works, it doesn't allow you to do that. Come on, move forward, yeah. Yeah, it's not allowing me no matter how much I click. I mean, there's a way around it, just like assign a builder further back, but even then, that would use up 3 builders, and we need both builders to get across this gap. Or 2 builders, I should say. Okay, well... Oh shoot, not the climber. The only way I'm seeing here is to, basically build and basically time it in such a way so that, yeah, we get like 1 or 2. Oh no, that's way too much. Yeah, now we could interrupt with a builder like this and then bash the way through, but yeah, now we have we don't have any more bashers, and yeah, that's a problem. Okay, I mean, I can see maybe digging here so that we can release climbers. Yeah, but then they're going out the wrong way. It might be viable, actually. Darn it. Oh, isn't that possible to... Yeah. On the original engine, the digger would just stop. Yeah, so it seems that we will need another skill to interrupt him. Really? Okay. That would be good to know for when I do the Adrian's SMS RAM hack. I think there's an overhang that will stop the climber. Yes. Okay. Okay, so no. Seems that we can't do that, or rather we can, just have to stop that digger with another skill. If I use a basher though, then yeah, we have a basher left for this column here. And then one miner's for here, and then here I only have a miner to go out to the left. Okay, and that would be a problem. Oh, okay. So not exactly symmetrical. Okay. Yeah, so I suppose it's fitting that I'm struggling now, yeah, with the final 3 levels, or starting with the first of the final 3 levels. Yeah, the Cavelems Tribe has been pretty easy thus far, yeah, in my opinion. I mean, I suppose we could try and leave at least a pixel or so. Oh, I didn't even bash at the right spot. Yeah, it's like I said, the smaller maximum amount of pixels they can step on Lemmings 2 is both a bless and a cursing at the same time. Or a curse at the same time. Yeah, it's a blessing because, yeah, it makes it easier to contain the Lemmings, but at the same time, it also makes it harder to release them. Yeah. The maximum of 4 pixels rather than 6. Yeah, like on the original engines. Oh, actually, I think I see this working. Yeah, because I could just send another climber at the right time so that he turns around the miner tunnel and can mine to the right. And then these guys could just release themselves by digging. Yeah, assuming that I didn't make that wall too thick. Oh, then again, we could just send a climber up here, too. And yeah, this here would be a curse. Yeah, climbers being able to get out of things that they normally should not. Yeah, it is very, very infamous in Lemmings 2. Yeah, climbers being able to do that. Yeah, they are able to climb out things even when there's an overhang that should stop them. Yeah, no worries. I believe that's like the common complaint that most people have about Lemmings 2. Like, it just doesn't feel lemminging, I guess you should say. Yeah, now this should stop the climber. Okay, and the right-facing miner, that's the one we will lose. And that's fine, since Kieran did stay in the title that we're allowed to lose one. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, what even is Lemmings now? Alright, a very nice though. Difficult one, but I like difficult, so I don't mind it. Alrighty, classic 9, a tight squeeze, lose 4. Oh my goodness, wow. We can lose 4 here, wow.
Let's go.
And only a builder. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, it makes sense. It really does feel like an Oh No More Lemmings type level. Yeah, I would agree with you. While maybe Wicked waiting, probably. Yeah, I don't think it quite goes to Havoc. True, true. Yeah, just being the ability to think to a solution. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I only have a floater, so yeah, I was thinking of sending multiple out here, but we cannot. Then again, maybe that's what that builder's for. Yeah, I just don't know who said that that the stun ball is not is absent from the classic tribe. Yeah, when in fact it is. Oh wait, hang on. No, this would require that I turn him around. If I try to make some turnaround point, then yeah, then we would need the builder to get back to the exit again. Okay, even then, I think I know of a way that we can take advantage of this. And actually, no, I think we will want to dig a little bit further to the right. Oh, you mean these ones over here? Yeah, I think I can see what you mean there. And come to think of it, yeah, the L2 classic pillar set is a lot easier to work with than the original Lemmings 1-1 because, yeah, as I found out recently from making a pillar level, yeah, the L1-1 does not tile as nice as the Lemmings 2-1. Oh shoot. There we go. So yeah, in Lemmings 2, they added a stun height so that, like, yeah, there are falls which are high enough that they will stun them rather than outright kill them. Yeah, in a way, the fact that they added a stun ball, yeah, it makes it a bit powerful in some ways. It can really be used to your advantage to, like, background levels. This one, no, that's the fan. So there are some skills that are powered by the fan, and yeah, there aren't that many though, but there are some, such as the jetpack and parachuter, Icarus wings, stuff like that, and also the infamous chain, yeah, that you can see in some levels. But luckily, there hasn't been any of those levels in Kieran's pack. Yeah, interestingly enough. Okay, maybe I should have made him bash first. Yeah! The band is very, very infamous. Because of how very, very fiddly it is to use. And yeah, that would have been nice if he had stopped. Because now I believe that's too low to build him out. And yes, bombers are timed here, so yeah. Have to get used to timer bombing again. And yeah, it just works the exact same way as in the original engines with the bomber. But on the other non-classic tribes, they added an interesting twist to the bomber skill, and that is, yeah, any nearby lemmings, they get flung. Yeah, the classic bomber skill is the only one that doesn't do that. Fun times, right? Yep, they're flinging. Can be very fun to see, but yeah, can be very annoying to work with too. Yeah, I was afraid he would stop. Yeah, but then he's able to continue again. Yeah, but this would be too high. I mean, I suppose I could see like using a digger to turn around, but Let's see. Yeah, we need a miner to get these guys out. So I'll have a bomber to work with as well. Okay, I haven't seen that before. Removing the ground underneath the stunner. Yeah, and then he just instantly, like, gets up and walks. Yeah, that's, Yeah! Yeah, I did. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, it's just that he's really down all the way down here, though. Wait, then again, I suppose we could just bomb him to stop him early. Oh wait, no. If I use a miner and then a builder to stop him, yeah, then I could go back the other way, but then I don't have a miner to get these guys out. Yeah, this right here seems that's like maybe a bit too low to. There's a basher available as well. Then again, maybe we will need that builder to break that fall, probably. But yeah, that would mean that I need to turn around first, though. Yeah, there's no way that's happening since I only have a floater. We had two bashers, though. Well, I think I could see maybe, probably timing this in such a way so that he explodes just before he hits the ground and splats. It's going to be annoying to do, though. What the? He didn't even remove terrain? What? Well, so much for that idea. Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. The Alunium Pu-36 explosive space modulator. Yes, I know that Bugs Bunny cartoon. I love watching them. Yeah, when I was growing up. Oh, I'm going to blow it up. It obstructs my view of Venus. It does? That's a shame. Right? Especially when it's named after the Greek goddess of love. Well, I think I'm gonna feel naughty for doing this, but meh. The game allows it, so why not? Or lets it happen, so yeah. Assuming I did this part correct though, which I probably didn't. And yeah, the game also has a really weird selection priority thing. And right, they wouldn't be able to step up that, so yeah, kind of screwed it up. Yeah, I might have to call this soon since, like, yeah, I do have a backup coming up in about 8 minutes. Windows backup, that is. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I suppose it would kind of make a turnaround point there, but yeah, so iffy to do there. Ah, darn it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here since, yeah, I need to stop this before my backup begins in about a few minutes. Alrighty, that's okay. Yeah, as much as I would have loved to finish the rest of the pack, yeah, it wasn't meant to be there. So anyway, let me go ahead and save this. Oh, my pleasure, and thank you for making the stream squidgy. Yeah, it was very, very nice chatting with you again after quite a while. And I hope you have the good rest of your night as well. So yeah, almost done. Just now and the next level after that, and we're done with Quest From Kieran 2. So yeah, we will definitely finish it next time, and then yeah, I suppose I'll just start Lost Tribes as well. Yeah, afterwards. Yeah, once we go to the credits and whatnot, and it should be the good ending since I do plan to get the gold talisman and everything, and I've been getting all that. Yeah, for all the tribes. Yeah, just need to do that for the remaining 2 levels of the Classic Tribe. So yeah, pretty good here. What have we managed to do? We managed to finish the remaining 3 levels of Cavelems, and then also the first 8 levels of Classic. So yeah, I think that's about yeah, that's like 11 levels solved. So yeah, that's pretty good. So anyway, yeah, we will very likely finish up the rest of Quest From Kieran 2 next time. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and it all depends on how long it takes me to get Classic 9 solved, yeah, in my offline session. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make the cut here, yeah, in order to get ready for my Windows backup. So yeah, with this, have a good rest of your day / night, whatever the case is, and see you on next stream. Yeah, for like the final rest of the game. So the conclusion, you can say. So yeah, have a good one, everyone.